There are three people who must not contest for the election if Tinubu wants to win. Primate Ayodele revealed. My dear listeners, here is a popular prophet, Primate Ayodele, coming out to state that there are three people who must not contest for the election if Tinubu wants to win. My dear listeners, this seems like an advice. We really do not know, but let's check out the factual details from the context I have here. Kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel, and share. According to a report by Daily Post, the leader of an RI Evangelical Spiritual Church, Primate Elijah Ayodele, has cautioned President Bola Ahmed Tinubu against complacency ahead of the 2027 general elections, warning that his re-election bid may be at risk if certain political dynamics are not carefully managed. In a statement shared with the media, Primate Ayodele revealed that three influential individuals, whose names he did not disclose, must not enter the presidential race or join forces with the opposition. According to him, their participation would significantly reduce the president's chances of securing a second term. There are three people who must not contest for the election if Tinubu wants to win, because if they contest, Tinubu may not win the election, the cleric stated. He further emphasized that President Tinubu must take specific strategic steps before the elections to ensure victory. Though he did not elaborate on the exact measures, he maintained that failure to act could tilt the outcome in favor of a unified opposition. There are three things the president needs to do ahead of 2027. He can only defeat this coalition if these three names don't join them, Primate Ayodele warned. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news, and now before I go, in contributions to the news that I've read so far, firstly, I must really say that I don't think with the way things is going, and I'm not trying to use this platform to support or seem like I'm campaigning for anyone else or taking side, but there is nothing that would stop Tinubu from winning the second time election. Those that listen to this channel very well would always know that I would always say that there is no way that Tinubu would not win the second term election, because even before he won the 2023 election, he is 100 steps ahead, and he has improvised. My dear, this man is a very cunning man, and he has already fought for the 2027 election, though he's still fighting. But with the way things is going now, I do not think anybody can stop this man from winning the second time, as the second time president in this country. With the moves this man is making these days, I don't really think it's possible. Only one person who would actually tell this man not to win the coming general election. It is only God that can really say Tinubu should not win, because this man is even more wiser than those opposition. So I don't really see any reason why. I've not even seen anyone that deems fit to compete with this man, because he's so comfortable. He does not speak. He would not. He's only moving on. He's very cool at silent moves, and definitely he would definitely succeed. He would definitely succeed about it. So my dear listeners, without much saying, let's move now to the comment section. Let's read out a few comments that I have here. So the first comment here says, "Are you really serving the Most High God, or you are just one of the worldly prophets, end time prophet? I never seen you or hear you preach the true gospel of Christ, or you were known for to see vision for politicians. May God have mercy on church." And regarding a primate Ayodele itself, like I would really say, this man is an hypocrite. At times he speaks against Tinubu's regime, and again, this news here he never mentioned though, but he kept saying there are some three people that must not contest if Tinubu wants to win. If, yeah, this thing seems like a warning, and I'm not sorry to say this man is an hypocrite for real. I'm not sorry to say because he doesn't stand on his own way. So another comment here says, "Are you sure you're speaking the mind of God? Can God descend so low to determine who will contest or not? You have already shown bias in your prophecy or predictions." Another comment here says, "This man just don't get tired of telling lies in the name of the Lord. He has been making these predictions since my primary school days, and yet none of them will ever come to pass, but still he don't stop this nonsense." Another comment here says, "This man prophesies in 2023 that if Tinubu win the election, the Nigerians will know what hardship is all about, and we are seeing it happening." And the last comment here says, "What is even your interest for warning a colossal failure or concerning steps to take a reclaim people's mandate again? You are not a genuine servant of God." Definitely, this man is just, with the way he's doing, I don't know his motives though, but with the way this man is doing, he's only creating enmity for himself, and I don't really see how he keeps growing his church, because of all he's doing now. I don't really think there should be a single member in his church. He's an hypocrite, for crying out loud.